Heiner Müller's Hamletmachine is a mind-blending postmodern drama that takes Shakespeare's Hamlet and throws it into a blender. Blender, you know? To mix banana, ice cream, to make the milkshake, isn't it? That is the blender. And that Heiner Müller puts history, society, power dynamics in a blender. And what is the blender? That means the postmodern perspectives is the blender. History, politics, and a whole lot of existential angst. Rat would be. Written in 1977, this place isn't your typical adaptation. It is more like a deconstruction. Reconstruction মানে একতলা বিল্ডিং ছিল হচ্ছে সেটাকে তিনতলা করা, এটা হলো রিকনস্ট্রাকশন। আর ডিকনস্ট্রাকশন হলো একতলা বিল্ডিং ভেঙে ওখানে 10 তলা করা। So deconstruction, a critical explanation of the power, identity and the role of the individual in a world dominated by oppressive forces. One of the central themes of Hamletmachine is the idea of powerlessness. That means who are the powerlessness? The female are the powerlessness. The general people are the powerlessness. Power exists in the powerful sector of the society. Who are the powerful sector? That means the government. In a society, parents, they are the power structure. And in a family, father, mother, they are top in the power structure. And the characters, particularly Hamlet, are stripped of their agency, their ability to act meaningfully in the world. Hamlet famously says, I was Hamlet. I stood at the shore and talked with the shark, blah, blah, blah. I stood at the shore. উইলিয়ামকে সক্রেটিস যেমন বলছেন যে আমি সমুদ্র তীরে জ্ঞানের সমুদ্রে দাঁড়িয়ে নুড়োই বালি কুড়াচ্ছি, সেরকম হ্যামলেটের মুখ দিয়ে কথা বলে নিয়েছেন হাইনার মিলার যে yes I stood at the shore and talked with the shark, blah blah blah. I am not Hamlet. I have nothing to say. I am a machine. Who said machine? Hamlet said that I am not Hamlet. I am a machine. That indicates that Hamlet machine. That indicates that Hamlet said that I am not Hamlet. I was Hamlet. But this Hamlet is not, I am not Hamlet. I am a machine. The quote encapsulates the feeling of being trapped, of being reduced to a mere cog. Machine চলে হচ্ছে চাকা দিয়ে, এবং এই প্রত্যেকটা চাকার একটা করে দাঁত থাকে। হ্যামলেট নিজেকে তুলনা করা হয়েছে যে a machine cock to a machine. That means a tooth of a machine. He has lost his purpose, his ability to make difference in the world, seemingly destined to repeat his violent history. Repeat his violent history. That means Hamlet couldn't do anything against the history, politics, and the societal change. Okay, and the history will repeat. Repeat means, that means one killing had been done, but that means his father was killed by his uncle King Claudius, and he could not break the murderous attitude of the society. What is the murderous attitude? To be powerful, people vehemently kill others. Okay, why? People will be killing others for the cause of power, by killing someone else. What was the intention of Claudius killing his brother, King Hamlet, old Hamlet, senior Hamlet? কি জন্য খুন করেছিল? পাওয়ারের জন্য। So Hamlet, he couldn't break the chain. Break the chain মানে কি? এই যে Claudius killed senior Hamlet for the cause of power. Simultaneously, next time another person will be killing Claudius for the cause of power. And the next person will also be killed for the cause of power. That means the power circle will be moving on in a cyclic motion. That cycle was not broken by Hamlet. And for this reason, I have been a machine. that machine was moving in a cyclic order. And what does it mean? It means that for the cause of power, murder, killing will come again and again. So what is the Hamlet role? Here Hamlet said that I am machine. Just I am performing a tooth of a machine, a cog of a machine in this cyclic. That means the power cycle. That means one killing will be done after another killing for the cause of power. And that is called the violent history. That means the recycle of the violent history. And actually, why such kind of incidents were taken? Actually, these incidents, this sense of the powerlessness is closely tied to the political contents which Müller was writing, living in the East Germany under the communist rule. Look here. Hamlet was standing in William Shakespeare's Hamlet. There Hamlet could not do anything against his father, against his uncle, against his mother. Now come to Heiner Müller. Heiner Müller was standing in East Germany, and at that East Germany the communist government was ruling, and that communist government was ruling, and that communist government came in power. Government came in power after violence revolution. People thought that they will be living a good life, healthy life. But Heiner Müller found that no, people are not happy. So living in East Germany under communist rule, Müller was accurately aware of the ways in which political system can crush individual expression and freedom. So the communist government that came in East Germany, they came with a hope of freedom and the expression of thought. But Müller found that no, there was no freedom of expression. So Hamletmachine can be seen as a critic of totalitarianism. That means a system, government that is centralized and dictatorial and requires complete subservience to the state. Okay? So, in the East Germany, the communist government was ruling. Heiner Müller was a general people in that society. There was no freedom of expression, there was no freedom of movement, or there was no freedom. That means every aspect of the society was dominated by the East German communist government. So there standing Hamlet in William Shakespeare Hamlet, he couldn't do anything else. Here standing Heiner Müller and Hamletmachine in the East Germany, he couldn't do anything else. And why? That is for the cause of the power structure. That means in the society, everything, every killing and every violation and every revolution will come for the cause of power. But that power will not fulfill the expectation of the common people, especially the powerless. Okay, that is the cycle of power. That is the cycle of power in a society. So Heiner Müller very, very technically and very efficiently portrayed the power structure of the society. So a warning about the dangers of the society where individuals is subservient. Subservient means darshulok to the state. Okay. So that is the play also explores the theme of historical repetition that I have said, the cyclic way. The East Germany was dominated by one ruler. After some time, another ruler will come, and he will also be dominating the powerless. Who are the powerless? General people. Okay. Müller suggests that humanity is trapped. এই যে বললাম, why machine? Machine can do many things. Okay, with the single click. Ford company, every day, how many cars they manufacture? Many. Okay. but machine can offer help to a injured person. এখন হচ্ছে ক্যান্সারের চিকিৎসা মেশিন করছে। Okay. So Müller suggests that humanity is trapped in a cycle of violence and oppression. তার মানে আমরা যদি হিউম্যান সভ্যতার যদি আমরা একটা সাইকেলটাকে অবলম্বন করি, civilization moves in a cyclic way. বৃত্তাকারে চলে। Heiner Müller found that in every portion, in every cycle, so বৃত্ত আপনারা যারা সায়েন্সে আছেন, বৃত্ত তো আসলে অনেকগুলো পয়েন্টের সংযুক্তে তৈরি হয়, রেখা অনেকগুলো কি ডটের সংযুক্ত তৈরি হয়। তাহলে in the historical cycle, every dots will significant several historical incidents. So if it is said, Heiner Müller thinks that in every pros and cons, violence and oppression will come again and again. That was observed by his. That is, violence and oppression doomed to repeat the mistakes of the past. And this idea is reflected in the fragmented structure of the play. Why? That, as I have said, that is reward back, present past. Okay, just like that. A toad means bank. Kuno bank খুব কমই হাঁটে। Okay. In the same way, Heiner Müller started jumping from here and there, from past and present, from backward and forward, from up and down, and that is called the fragmented style. To indicate the fragmented style that suggests that oppression and violence will come again and again. It is as if the characters are haunted by the ghost of history. তাহলে কেন এরকম করে লাফালাফি করছে হাইনার মুলার? Being a member of the East German society dominated by the communist government, actually audience, general people start jumping after watching a ghost. ভূত দেখে মানুষ যেমন লাফালাফি শুরু করে, সেরকম হাইনার মুলার এইরকম হিস্ট্রিক্যাল বিভিন্ন পোর্শনে যেই অপারেশনগুলো দেখেছে, এগুলো দেখে কি করা শুরু করেছে? লাফালাফি করা শুরু হয়েছে। জাস্ট ওয়াচ আ গোস্ট অফ দ্য হিস্টরি, unable to escape the patterns of power and destruction. 3D মুভি দেখেছেন? 3D মুভি দেখেছেন? মনে হচ্ছে যে একটা কি আসে, কিছু এসে আপনাকে খেয়ে ফেললো, ঠিক আছে? সেরকম হিস্ট্রিক্যাল যে পাওয়ার অ্যান্ড ডিস্ট্রাকশন, এর মধ্যে জেনারেল পিপল দে আর লিভিং বাট দে ক্যান এস্কেপ। তারা সমাজ থেকে কি করতে যেতে পারছে না, বের হতে পারছে না। ওকে, সো দ্যাট ইজ দ্য Hamletmachine. So we have also talked about Ophelia's and actually that power structure also revolted by Ophelia that we have discussed earlier. That is, Ophelia rejected the power structure of the society. She embodies the suffering and the oppression of the women throughout the history, but she also represents the potential for rebellion. Okay, Müller uses the character of Ophelia to critique the ways in which women are often marginalized and silenced in patriarchal societies. The play's fragmented structure, dense language contribute to the overall sense of the disorientation and unease. Müller challenges the audience to actively engage in the text and the pitch together the fragments and create their own meaning. Actually, every incident of the drama will have multiple meanings, and Müller suggests that audience will try to explain their every incident in their own meaning as Heiner Müller apprehended. Heiner Müller যেমন বুঝতে পেরেছিল, that means we are in a circle of oppression and violence, circle of oppression and violence. That is about power structure. So Hamletmachine deconstructs Shakespeare's Hamlet, exploring themes of powerlessness and the individual's role amid oppressive forces. This play critiques totalitarianism and the cyclical nature of violence, rejecting Müller's experience in reflecting Müller's experience in East Germany. Okay, that is the theme of power structure in that drama